Woodrow Wilson was passionate about his beliefs. He chose a close group of advisors. He had a hard time enjoying things. He was fixated on imperfections. He was charismatic, and his idealism was his strength, but it was also his weakness. Wilson was the second president to have been a citizen of the Confederacy and a citizen of the United States. The other was John Tyler. He had a highly self-destructive personality, particularly after his stroke. Scholars debate the reason for this. He would have 3 strokes during his lifetime and have debilitating headaches. He liked chicken salad and Hoppin' Johns, made with black-eyed peas, rice, chopped onions, bacon, and of course, when you have a lot of strokes, it needs to be seasoned with a bunch of salt. He wasn't a big eater, however, and this concerned his physicians. With Wilson, it is truly hard to know what he actually liked because he was very personal and didn't like to talk about personal issues. As a teenager, he once stood next to General Lee. He made the first radio broadcast and was the only president to be buried in Washington, D.C. No other president apparently wanted to be buried in that cesspool. He enjoyed music and played the violin, and he was a trained singer and pianist. Being from the South, his favorite songs were, of course, Dixie and My Old Kentucky Home. And being president, you must like the Star-Spangled Banner and, of course, Hail to the Chief. He loved golf. He loved golf so much that he would paint the golf balls black in the winter so he could find them. He played more golf than any other president, supposedly playing almost 1,200 rounds. He never got good at it, however. He never scored below 100, perhaps due to his health, or perhaps he was just a bad golfer. After a good golf game, or even after a bad golf game, he liked scotch or whiskey. There was even a campaign based on Wilson whiskey, a brand of whiskey at the time. Being an intellectual, he also liked to read. His favorite author was Walter Bagot, who wrote about government and politics. I should say it was his second favorite author, after himself, of course. He liked animals as well, had a couple dogs, cats, and songbirds. His cats were named Mittens and Puffins. He also had a ram and a flock of sheep. He actually sold the sheep's wool for the war effort. His ram was named Old Ike, and Old Ike would like to chase people around the White House lawn. What Ike also liked to do was to eat tobacco, particularly cigars. Young viewers, please leave the room. Get your small children out. In 1927, Ike was fighting for his final breaths, and he was given a final chew of his favorite tobacco, which he took with great satisfaction and passed away into Ram bliss. If you enjoy these short personal videos, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for listening.